What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location, from OAK, LA to LV, I'm a raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. Just got that 83.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I am having connection issues with my personal thing. I'm trying to see how can I change this to. I don't know how you can change this to the longer side. If you can help me out, Key. There we go. There we go. I don't know how to switch it to both sides. But what's going on, everybody? What's up, Rooter Nation? What up? What up? What up? I'm having connection issues, so now I have to do it this way. For some reason, it's not letting me on, so I'm gonna just have to rock out this way for right now. But what's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Darian. We live for another Eagles versus Raiders preview. We have my homie from the Spotlight Network, my business partner, the person I get on their nerves, everything. Eagles, YouTuber, Key in the building. What's up?
What's going on, yo? What's going on, nation? What's going on? Appreciate y'all for having me up here in the building. Appreciate y'all. Don't go too hard on me, but like I said, I am the realest Eagles fan that you're ever going to see. So just keep that in mind.
Facts. You ready for this game, Key?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. It should be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. I should say that.
Okay, let's get into the beauty of this game. You know how you get there. Last time, got that cool. Cool, but what is some things that needs to be done for the Eagles to even try to win this game? What is like some key things that needs to happen in this game?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Mind you, y'all, she is a realistic Eagles fan, y'all. Realistic.
Do you see what that says?
Run the dang ball.
This is what needs to happen for the Philadelphia Eagles to have success on Sunday. Miles Sanders, run the ball. If you're going to use Kenneth Gainwell, run the ball. Poor little old Boston Scott is on special teams because he don't have no role on the team. But if you're going to win this game to be successful, to help out Jalen Hurts with this passing game, you have to run the ball. And I don't know what Sirianni's thinking with this one-dimensional team and being all these screens and bubble screens and RPOs. It's not going to work. It's definitely not going to work.
I know that I had this green screen up, but I had to take it down because it's Eagles week, man. I can't have that green in my background. I can't do it. I can't do it. I had to take it down, man. I had to take it down. I am doing this from my phone, y'all, so please bear with me, y'all. Please bear with me. Now, how do you fare? How do you think? Now, you know our defensive line, right? Our defense is top 5 overall in sacks this year. So, what is the key things that this offensive line needs to do? I know Lane Johnson is, from what I've heard, Lane Johnson is been practicing, but he's not really getting any reps. I think y'all have Malata there, if I'm not mistaken. What are some things from your end? Because we know how it is, but we got to let the people know what needs to be done for this offensive line to protect Jalen Hurts. Even though they you gotta say run the ball, but Jalen Hurts been running for his life all year. So what does this offensive line needs to do if they want to be successful against our defensive line?
I think they need to go back to how it was, putting a lot of back at the right guard spot, put Lane Johnson back his rightful spot, blind side of Jalen Hurts, and then you have Nate Helwig, who's on the bench. Take him out because Andre Dillard last week was getting blown up by Shaq Barrett. It was ridiculous how bad he was getting beat up by Shaq Barrett. Coming off the edge. And then you got Kelsey. He's one of the greatest centers in this game that we're going to see. So the offensive line definitely got to hold up. And then you got the rookie Landon Dickerson in there. They definitely have to hold up against this offense, against this defensive line, especially Max Crosby, Carl Nelson, and them guys. They're gonna fly in hard. They're definitely gonna fly in hard. So Jalen has to get the ball out his hands quick, but he has to be smart about it. If he's gonna take off, he's gonna take off. So the line definitely has to hold up. And again, if we have Sirianni, he has to stop playing and just give the carries to Miles Sanders, because you saw what happened to him last week when he did get the ball. It was a first down every time he ran. That was the best game so far Miles Sanders had. It was sad. I think he had about 9 receptions, 9 carries, 54 yards. That was the best game he's ever had.
Right. And I just feel like with this game, man, I'm just nervous to see. I mean, I feel like this game is going to be competitive when it comes to this Philadelphia Eagles, man. I still think that my Raiders are going to win. We're going to get into that as well. So this is a few things that I feel that the Raiders should do. I know it looks like I'm buffering like crazy. I'm trying to see what is going on with my computer at this time with the internet. I'm having real issues, y'all, so just bear with me. I'm going to try to see if I can get back in now, get back into the studio. And I'm going to just turn this way. Yeah. So it looks like Can you hear me now?
You good?
You can hear me now, Key?
Yeah, you good.
All right, cool. Sorry, y'all. Due to the lack of bad internet where I'm at, that's able to happen. So this is a few things. Our Raiders that beat the Philadelphia Eagles. We have to control the line of scrimmage. That's the first thing that we'll have to do is control the line of scrimmage, and we'll have to run the football effectively. Now I know your linebackers stink.
Oh my God, our linebackers are trash.
Listen, tell us something about our linebackers. Tell us something about the linebackers that the Raiders don't know about. Let us know. Come on now.
So we got Alex Singleton, Eric Wilson from over. We got free agency off of Minnesota. I mean, Eric Wilson isn't bad. TJ Edwards. Singleton was getting lit up by Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette was running all over him, and I feel like Darren Waller is going to go off because the linebackers are not going to be able to stop Darren Waller. Now, granted, our secondary, okay, Slay has been actually doing pretty well against cover big name receivers. Steven Nelson, the secondary, they will get to the receivers. So they're going to be on a Henry Ruggs, a Renfro, a Brian Edwards. They're going to be covering those guys. It's the running defense that I'm more worried about. They let Leonard Fournette run. They let Ronald Jones run. They had, in the very first game with Atlanta, Cordell Patterson was running all over us like it's crazy. I'm like, you letting this wide receiver run over us like it's crazy, it's ridiculous. So I believe if Josh Jacobs is healthy enough, he definitely can find some lanes, some yards. But if the defensive front got to come together, Fletcher Cox, no Brandon Graham, but we got Derek Barnett and everything else. So we'll see what that front can do. And they got to get pressure on Derek Carr. And I know your offensive line is a little shaky, but we definitely got to bring some pressure to Carr and make him fold, make him hit some mistakes.
So it says Spotlight. You heard about Smith's telling Slay Ruggs a running post, which he just exposed himself now that Ruggs is going to do something different. Basically, yeah, he just exposed himself by Devontae Smith saying that. Mind you, people fail to forget, like, whatever happened at Alabama happened at Alabama. So Devontae Smith, I mean, you telling that is going to do what? I mean, at the end of the day, if Slay is going to play on Henry Ruggs, you got Steven Nelson on Brian Edwards, which Steven Nelson is not as big as Brian Edwards. Then you still have to worry about Hunter Renfro. You still got to worry about Darren Waller, which I think, like I said, in big play slays, in Bird Games 51, I said it on their channels. Your linebackers versus Darren Waller is the bad matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles. Waller is going to get off this week, and I hope my internet do not go out. I really hope my internet does not go out. I really hope it doesn't. That's why I feel like at the end of the day, I don't know why I don't have a lot of people in this chat today. I'm kind of surprised. The Raider Nations usually be here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm saying is like Darren Waller is going to eat this week. And if you was the coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, Key, what would you have to do to stop Waller in his tracks again? If you was the Eagles defensive coordinator, what you think y'all need to do to try to shut down Waller?
It's hard to shut down Waller. It's really hard to shut down Waller. You can't try to double team because then somebody else will be open. But you got to do whatever. Your linebackers got to do whatever being necessary to cover a guy like Darren Waller because he can get open at any time. He got hands. He's a big body. And he definitely can run you over. Once he get in that open field, it's a wrap. So the linebackers definitely has to be mindful of where Darren Waller is at all times on that field.
So make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And if y'all do want to subscribe to Key in the Building, she don't cover just Eagles. She do NBA, other NFL games on her channel. So make sure y'all go subscribe to her. The link is definitely in the description. So I'm really excited about this game because I feel like it's a revenge game for us. I think a lot of the Raider Nation is on a revenge game this year. Mind you, we got to play Washington, which we lost to on Monday night. It's like oh, here. Can y'all see?
No, you froze.
Here we go. This is making me mad now. Come on, internet, you're playing with me. Now I'm frozen.
You unfroze now, but you.
Oh, now I'm unfroze. See, I don't know what's going on with this internet here where I'm living at. I just don't know. It was fine earlier. I don't know what's making it do it now. Like, that's crazy. But darn, I just lost my train of thought with this game, man. Ryder used the funny thing is I have you or Ethernet cord. Oh my god, I don't know why this internet is acting like this, bro. Am I still frozen?
Yeah.
It get in from my phone. I don't know what's going on.
I was gonna say try getting in without your phone, without the Wi-Fi.
I am trying.
Yeah, it's usually clutch. Some minor technical difficulties, y'all. But in the meantime, until he figures out things, y'all want to ask me any questions? Definitely ask. I'm up here and I'm ready.
All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna stay on my
What's going
phone
on,
for this
Derek?
because, I apologize, y'all. I apologize again, y'all. I really do apologize. Not looking good, man. It's not looking
Eric,
good.
make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do cover Sixers as well. I don't do just Eagles, so make sure you cover that. He said this for happening.
Don't I'm sorry. I usually have this problem. I get something to eat. It has something to do with the Eagles fans. I'm telling you. I do Eagle stuff. I did yeah, robot. Like, what the hell?
And you frozen.
I got like, oh my god, like this is ridiculous, y'all. Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on with this internet, bro.
Do you need to restart it?
You know, I'm trying to restart my computer. I want here. This is ridiculous. This never happens to me when I'm not on the computer talk.
Right, yeah, I know you. It's never usually this bad at all.
Computer, man. Exactly. It's not usually on my own.
So he's going to try to refresh things. But no, I'm up here. I'm ready. Y'all got questions for me? Let's go. You know, we can. I can answer anything you want about the Eagles name. So y'all got some questions for me? Fire away. I'm ready. While he gets everything together, hopefully we can get the internet back. Why do the Eagles suck? They stink right now. Look, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold it to you. We 2-4. We got a coach I feel like don't know what they doing. Nick Sirianni don't know what he's doing, calling high school plays, being one-dimensional, calling screens, not running with a good running back in Miles Sanders. So yeah, we stinking it up right now in the division. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Oh man, bitch. That's another story for another day, man. With Ben Simmons, that's ridiculous. We're not even going to talk about
Ben. Am I sounding good? Raider Nation?
You okay? I mean, you still frozen a little bit. The Eagles' defense isn't that bad. They're not horrible. They're okay. We're okay. I don't really necessarily like our run defense. It definitely can be better. Now you frozen.
Oh my God! Like, I don't
The thoughts about this game on Sunday is definitely going to be competitive. It's definitely going to be competitive. Two good teams are going against each other. Derek Carr, top 10 in this league so far in passing. Then you got Jalen Hurts, whose accuracy isn't that great. He has a deep ball, but he's not there yet with it. He'll take off if we see a lane. He has 5 rushing touchdowns so far this year. He got more than the running backs right now. Devontae Smith still is a good receiver. He can get going at any time. No more Zach Ertz, which is a hurt piece for us. He went to Arizona. And he's going to kill it in Arizona. Got Dallas Goedert. He's another person that can get open at any time. It can go off. So I mean, I feel like Jalen Hurts definitely scramble and he can throw it when he's spot on with it. Jalen Hurts scrambles legit, but I see us stopping him like we did Lamar. Exactly. So I feel like if he's going to win a pass, y'all got to have him pass in the pocket, which is definitely going to be tough. So he has to get that ball off quick because I'm worried about Max Crosby. Ain't no slouch. He's definitely going to come after us with the pressure. I mean, I feel like your secondary is a little shaky. So I feel like if we can contest the deep ball quick enough, then definitely. I really hope they use Miles Sanders more. I really hope so. Dallas is activated, acclimated. He's activated, so he will be starting. Jalen Hurts is the future. I do believe he is the future. You can't give up on him just yet. You got to give pieces around him. You got to give him a solid rhythm for him to get going with this play calling. That's why I think play calling should not be in Sirianni's hands. Give it to Shane Steichen, who took a Chargers team last year, ranked number 8 in offense. So I don't know why he's not calling the plays. What is your biggest worry? It's Max. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's Max Crosby. It's definitely Max Crosby. Max Crosby is a beast on the defensive line, and if he can get through our offense and get pressure on Jalen Hurts, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. I'm worried about Max Crosby and the run defense because Josh Jacobs is special. So is Drake. That's what I'm worried about. And Darren Waller with the linebackers. Lane Johnson versus Max Crosby will be fun to watch. Definitely is going to be fun to watch. Lane Johnson is back. We all know. He has some mental health issues. I definitely can't forget about Yannick. Definitely can't forget about him. Them two right there is a tag team, and I just feel like they're just going to get so much pressure. Are you worried about Jacobs and Drake? Exactly, because our run defense has been subpar lately. So I really do feel like our run defense got to step it up this week if we want to be successful. Wi-Fi sketchy like Andre James, I can't. He's working on his Wi-Fi, Dale Jr. So he's working on his Wi-Fi. But everybody come on and hit that like button again. I'm here taking questions until he gets things together. Hopefully he can get things intact. I can't say Jalen Reagor is a bust. There's plenty of opportunities he had last week in that game. He could have had some big catches, but there was too pass interference. calls on him. I think he could have caught those balls. After this rookie year, he didn't do too great. I feel like he hasn't really done anything yet, so I don't know what to see from him yet. So I can't say he's a bust at this moment. Yes. Yes. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is the biggest bust of them all. I don't even know how he made this team over Travis Fulgham. I don't know how he's still on the team. Yes, J.J. is a bust. I agree with you, Raider Carlos. He is a bust. I don't know why he's still on the team. He only got in here because of that last preseason game he was on special teams. So he's on special teams. You don't see him in no lineups, no plays. He's on special teams. He's a special teams guy now. I forgot all about the hot spot. So, but yeah, just hopefully he get. I don't know what's up with his internet tonight. He's usually spot on with connection and everything else. We know you have to look out for Jalen Hurts, but who else has potential to be a problem for the Raiders? It definitely could be Devontae Smith. Like I said, I know y'all secondary isn't that, it's okay. Devontae Smith can go off. Dallas Goedert definitely can go off. Rager could go off at one point, but I don't see him going. And the key X factor is going to be Miles Sanders, because every defense now knows we're one-dimensional. Every defense knows we're one-dimensional. So if Miles Sanders could have a good game, it's going to be Miles Sanders. Raiders just got to contain Hurts in the pocket. Can't let him get outside. He's a playmaker, definitely. Jacob versus Sanders, the showdown. Who's your best defensive player? I think it's Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox definitely can bring the pressure. Javon Hargrave is another one that can bring the pressure. I'm just surprised we haven't used Ryan Kerrigan. We got over from Washington. Haven't really seen him in anything. Rich Gannon is another one. I don't know why he's not bringing pressure. Could have beat Tampa Bay. We could have beat Tampa Bay, but
am I here? Am I good?
Let me find out. You got to go outside for this.
I had to reboot the whole damn box, bro.
Yeah.
I had to reboot the whole damn box. Yes, when Spotlight Raiders talk your ass, I am outside for y'all. So let's rock out. All right. So what was being talked about?
I forgot, but like I said, we was holding it down for you. They asking me some questions, and I'm answering them for them. So if you got to be outside, let it be a late night outside edition. Let's go.
Yeah, in the hood, hoping y'all don't get shot. You know what I'm saying? So, what was y'all asking Key, man? Because now, I gotta wait for my whole internet box to be rebooted. My computer is rebooting. I'm outside of the crib. It's good, y'all. We here. So, thank God. Thank y'all for staying around. I really do appreciate y'all, Raider Nation. Y'all are so loyal to me after all that's been going. I didn't have this issue doing Crown Jewel for almost 5 hours, and now when it's time for me to do my actual Raider stuff, here we go. Never fails. But we in here though. So let's talk about it, man. The key matchups when it comes to Devontae Smith going up against Casey Hayward. Now, Casey Hayward has been on the island by himself. For the whole time, the last 7 weeks? He only got burnt one time against Cortland Sutton. But how you think Devontae Smith is going to go up against our number one corner, Casey Hayward?
Devontae Smith is a great route runner. Again, if Jalen Hurts he can throw the deep ball. No doubt about it, he can throw the deep ball. He underthrows it at times. So that comes with experience. Y'all got to remember, Jalen Hurts, in my eyes, is still a rookie. Why is he still a rookie? Because he got thrown in 4 games last year. This is his first year playing a starter role, playing full time. In my eyes, he's still a rookie. So yes, he has to get the timing together. Yes, he had to get when the timing, when to let it go, when not to hold it on too long, everything else. So that will come with experience. But he has to know when to go deep, when to fire, when to take the short routage. If he can get Devontae Smith involved quickly and he can get Hayward off guard, I think that would be a good matchup.
All right, y'all. So make sure everybody go hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure everybody go subscribe to Key in the Building, y'all. If y'all like NBA, NFL, NHL, baseball, y'all like any of that stuff, man. I know she covered all Philly stuff, but at the end of the day, it's all love. She's a part of the Spotlight Sports Network. Make sure y'all go subscribe to our channel and show love. This is what I think Devontae Smith is. I think what I think Casey Hayward's going to have to do to Devontae Smith. He's going to have to be physical with Devontae Smith. We all know that Devontae Smith is like what? Right. 165 pounds,
soaking wet,
6 foot, soaking wet. And I think against a bigger Casey Hayward, even though is that Casey Hayward might be a little bit. I don't think they might be around the same height if I'm not mistaken. But I just think he's gonna have to be physical with him. If he comes across the middle, you're gonna have to lay the wood on him. You're gonna have to smack him across the middle. That's one thing you're gonna have to do. And then now, if he definitely comes across the middle with Denzel Perriman being there, which that guy is leading the league in tackles. Well, I think he's leading the league in tackles if I'm not mistaken. But still, I still feel like he could come in and he might. It depends on how Nick Sirianni really runs Devontae Smith too. So hopefully he can make it a better play caller or make it some better plays for Devontae Smith. Or we got to see Quez Watkins, another guy that's fast, that's on the outside, that's going up against I don't know who's going to be our cornerback on that side. We did have Brandon Faison there last week. He got banged up. We signed Desmond Trufant. Hopefully Desmond Trufant can play this week, but I'm not too sure. But our X factor is going to be Max Crosby. I think if we can get the Max Crosby, it just messes up the rhythm for the Eagles as well. Raider Joe says, how many Raiders fans out there in Philly? Let me tell you, I think we both went to. Oh, remember we went to the draft that was in Philly. Remember we?
Oh yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, it's a lot of us out here. I was kind of surprised. Like, this is the thing. This is a little story because me and Kid, like, we both live in the same city, but we both like. I like the Raiders. She liked the Eagles. So we went to the draft, right? We went to the draft, and Q and her son was able to get in, and we watched it. We wasn't able to get inside and see the draft. We had to watch it from the outside. I'm like,
I seen Dalvin Cook get drafted in Minnesota. So that's the year we went. What was that? 2000. What was that?
That's where y'all drafted Sidney Jones too.
You see where he's at, right? Not playing here.
I don't even know who we drafted that year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know who the Raiders drafted that year. So that's crazy. That's just a small.
You might have to move the screen, and Valerie said there's a lot of Raiders fans out there. Surprisingly, in the city of Philadelphia, there's more Dallas fans than Eagles fans, and that is ridiculous. Never set foot in Texas, but y'all like Dallas, living in Philly.
I don't know what it is about them Dallas Cowboys. I can't wait till we play them, man, on Thanksgiving. That's going to be dope. Now, what out of all the players on the Philadelphia Eagles, who do you want to see have a breakout game? It can be somebody that's very underrated that the Raiders are not looking out for, or who do you think is going to be one of those guys that might give your offense or your defense a spark to try to make this game competitive?
Milton Williams, he's another guy we drafted, Memphis. He could play anywhere on that defensive line. Milton Williams is another one. Kenny Gainwell, he is the cousin of Fletcher Cox, if y'all didn't already know that. So that's family right there. But he's good when you use him right. Again, it's Miles Sanders. Nobody really seen him this year. So that's why I'm like, I just want Miles Sanders to go off. Again, Quez Watkins is another guy we got to use. He's underutilized a little bit. I feel like if Quez and Devontae can get involved, and definitely Dallas Goedert, he's going to go off. But Miles Sanders is going to be the X factor. He has to be this week.
I have to agree. I think Miles Sanders, if y'all get him the ball early,
one thing that I can say about our Raiders, we do struggle with the run a little bit. We do give up a little bit too much. And me personally, I still feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I think we can still try to stop the run. I mean, we did struggle against the Chicago Bears. We did struggle a little bit against Denver. I mean, but we ended up making adjustments and making that more better. I just feel like now, if you can't get him going, if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, what I would do is this: I would make sure that Miles Sanders gets out the backfield. Start throwing it to him out the backfield, not just on the regular halfback screens. Have him set up as a wide receiver. That's what we do with Keon Drake. Keon Drake, if you saw it, I kept saying this to everybody, and the whole Raider Nation knows. The Raider Nation knows that when it comes to Keon Drake, I said he would be underutilized under John Gruden. And I said it, and I'm going to keep saying it. He was underutilized, and you see that Greg Olsen was able to open up. So now, outside of all of our receivers, you still have another Keon Drake that can still be another receiver. So now, whoever y'all nickel and dime packages, if y'all do come out in that, y'all going to have to defend Keon Drake. So it's going to be the same thing for Miles Sanders. Now, we do have a great slot receiver in Nate Hobbs. Slot corner in Nate Hobbs that we got in the draft this year. He was a steal for us, and now he's been one of the top corners in this league so far, playing that slot. So now there could be another guy that's possibly could go up against Miles Sanders. So I think Eagles got weapons on the other side of the ball, but I think our defense is just a little bit more together now. We have Gus Bradley, and we're top 5 in sacks. I just found that out today. So my next question to you is, Key, is that what are 5 things the Eagles need to do? 5 things. But we already know run the dang ball. We all know that. That's one of them. So technically 4 things that the Eagles need to do to beat the Raiders this weekend.
Time of possession is another one. We got to control the time. If we can get the time of possession in our favor and don't give the Raiders offense to get on the field, we that's another one. Our defense needs to slow down the Raiders' offense, so to keep them tired, get them the 3 and outs, have the defense on the field for a long time, make them make mistakes, because once Derek Carr and that offense gets going, it's hard to stop. Definitely, you saw that last week with Denver. This is the first time that y'all actually scored right away in the first opening drive. Y'all haven't done that in a while with Gruden. So that's why I said I think y'all still going to be fine. Y'all, this is y'all proven. Since Gruden's gone, y'all going to show out. But time of possession, playing smart, pressuring Derek Carr, all that's going to be a factor for us winning this game. So pressure, time of possession, playing smart, no mistakes. We're not disciplined when it comes to turnovers. Penalties, horrible penalties. So we got to play disciplined football.
Same thing I feel about the Raiders. I feel like we need to get our wide receiver core a little bit involved early. I'm really liking the matchup with Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs might have a breakout game this game. Even though y'all have a good front 4, I still don't like your linebacker core for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Josh Jacobs is going to be a bully against this linebacking core. And mind you, I think taking a trip from East Coast to West Coast is definitely going to be something that's going to be a factor coming all the way from it was definitely a factor. It wasn't a factor when y'all beat us a couple years ago when y'all had Nick Foles. But still,
Christmas Day.
So now y'all got to go all the way to Las Vegas, and we gotta make sure we keep time of possession as well. Time of possession is one of those big ones that we have to look forward to. But we can't have no mistakes either. Derek Carr didn't throw not one interception in that game against the Denver Broncos, and I feel like with the Raiders, it's just that I think our mindset is a little bit different since John Gruden's been gone. I think our mindset is different. I think it's less pressure for these players to succeed. Not meaning like, succeed, like, it got to be this. I don't feel like they're not getting yelled at on the sideline. They're like, okay, this happened. Move on to the next play instead of lingering on it. So that's just me personally. I think the Raiders is a team that is playing pissed off. So I think I got us at a bad time right now because we're playing pissed off. So the question is, Let me see. Where did I get the hat and the shirt? The shirt you could get from any store. I guess you go to Pro Image or go to Lids. My hat is just a Spotlight Raiders Talk hat. So if you want to go to spotlightsportsgear.com, you'll see that right there. Go to spotlightsportsgear.com and go get you a Spotlight Raiders Talk hat. So let's talk about it. Who are some of your I know you love football outside of just being an Eagles fan. So what are some of your favorite Raiders players of all time, even though that you're an Eagles fan, but what players that really stood out to you as a football fan that came from Oakland, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, it doesn't matter. So which ones, like who are some of your favorite?
My guy, man, Charles Woodson, man. Definitely one of the greatest corners ever. I love the defensive side of the ball. My all-time favorite Eagle is Brian Dawkins. Just them two, they brought the game so much. They loved it. They was passionate about their team. They wanted to win every Sunday. It just sucks that Brian Dawkins could not get a title with us. He went to Denver. I'm like, of all teams, you send him to Denver. It's like, right. Why? But he came back. He retired as an Eagle. He's in the Hall of Fame. And, I had tears in my eyes because, like I said, he Dawkins my all-time favorite Eagle. But seeing Charles Woodson get in, and, you got to give credit where it's due. He went to Green Bay. He won a championship. And then it came back to the Raiders to retire. And now he's in the Hall of Fame. Just seeing his Hall and getting him inducted, he thought he was getting just a regular interview. And here comes Mr. Baker in the Hall of Fame to tell him he was in. So Charles Woodson, definitely. I like Howie Long. Howie Long's another one. Can't forget about Bo. Even though Romanowski played for both teams, he was still crazy. So
he played for the did he play for the Broncos too, if I'm not mistaken?
So you got to put Romanowski in there, his crazy self. Those definitely those guys. Against Stabler, he wasn't around in my time, but definitely he was a good all-time legend quarterbacks. So those legends you can't stay away from. You cannot, whenever you mention the Raiders, you cannot mention them.
Right. So I'm gonna do this. I know Berg 51 probably gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna steal this segment from him, and I don't care. All right, so putting an Eagles team together, an all-time Eagles team together, and I'm going to go position by position, and you tell me, just put your Eagles all-time team together, because I did mine over there when I did his channel. I did the Raiders one of the all-time team. So who would be your starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles all-time, and who would be your backup?
Of course, you got to go with the legendary. I'm going to put Randall Cunningham there. As my quarterback, and for backup,
Oh, come on now! Don't tell me.
No. I'm like I said, it's not saying it's hard, but I gotta put Jaworski back there. He would be a backup. You gotta put I love Donovan. But Donovan had his moments when he threw high and hard and everything else. But Donovan was clutch. But I gotta go with Randall, and I gotta go with Jaws.
And Randall Cunningham works for the Raiders right now. Everybody in the chat is saying McNabb. So you said Randall Cunningham and John Jaworski. Okay, who would be your running backs then? Who would give me 3 running backs?
So definitely Deuce. Westbrook, and I'm gonna put Sanders there.
Oh, you're gonna leave McCoy out?
I'm leaving Shady out. What?
Wow, I would not be surprised. Miles Sanders over Shady?
I know Eagles fans can crucify me all they want to. I'm leaving Shady out. Like I said, there's too many to put in to leave out, but Shady got to be the odd man out. I like Miles Sanders. I like what he does when he does get rolling. And I think he's underutilized. Doug didn't like him either. So it was just like, I gotta put him, Westbrook, and Miles and Deuce together. Deuce, Westbrook, Miles Sanders. I actually met Deuce too. I seen him in Walmart, but I still met Deuce.
All right, so Matthew Lincoln said, "What do you think this is a trap game for the? Do you think it's a trap game for the next 4 games?" I think the Giants. Only reason why I think the Giants might be a trap game because we are not successful at MetLife Stadium. The Raiders are not successful at MetLife Stadium. I am a prime example of that, being at MetLife Stadium in the rain, in the cold, and we lose it to the Jets. So that's definitely an issue there. I can say, let me see any other questions here. What's up, Dick Vitale? What's going on? What's going on? They said I knew he was brief with the Eagles, but why not Michael Vick as a backup?
Because I'm looking at Randall. Randall scrambled as well. I don't want another, like I was trying to think of it, who can stand in the pocket, who can throw. Randall can do that. Michael Vick, he can take off and he can throw too, but I don't want 2 scrambling quarterbacks. So I'm thinking logically, I love Michael Vick when he came here.
All right, so who would be your wide receivers?
I don't care if it's not this. Woo! I gotta go with Chris Carter. Chris Carter definitely. I don't care. I'm throwing T.O. there because T.O. did play for the Eagles. I'm picking T.O. and Chris Carter. Yes, 4 I'm taking them too.
You gotta pick 4 of them.
Trying to think about our receivers here. You know what? As much he was clutch for us. I'm taking Jason Avant when we needed it. When we needed a score or a possession or a first down, we gave the Jason Avant. I'm going to give the Jason Avant, and I gotta put D-Jack there, man.
I was waiting for the D-Jack.
I can't go against my man D-Jack.
Of course, he's from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So he's back in Los Angeles with the Rams. Still balling out there. 2 tight ends.
Zach Ertz and gotta go to the Super Bowl. Zach Ertz and Brent Selleck.
Yeah, Brent Selleck was that guy before Zach Ertz got there. Everybody loves them some Brent Selleck. So tell me your offensive line.
Runyon, Kelsey. I'll put Lane Johnson there. Jason Peters in his prime, not the old, not the older Jason Peters as he's coming, as we've seen with the penalties and everything. Runyon, Kelsey, Peters. I'll take Wisniewski. I still keep Lane.
Okay. All right, so give me your defensive line.
Of course, Reggie. Can't forget about Reggie. The great late Jerome Brown. Gotta put him in there. I'll take Brandon Graham. I still keep him there. I still keep Fletch on that line. Who else was a monster? Even Javon Curse, man, when he played.
I was about to say that.
Javon Curse. Gotta put him on there.
Absolutely. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the 29 in the chat. I know I'm outside. It's different. I'm not in the studio, so I just make sure y'all hear me and make sure y'all hit that like button, share this live, and subscribe to the channel. I know I usually don't go this late, but things happen, people work and stuff like that. So I have to work around their schedule. So who will be your linebackers?
Definitely got to put Jeremiah Trotter there. He's one of the best linebackers we had. So definitely Trotter and Jesus. Who else was a good linebacker for us? Like we didn't have too many success there at that linebacker spot, but Trotter. Oh, that's tough. I'm not picking no linebackers we had now. If I gotta throw Kendricks in there, I'll throw Michael Kendricks in there because Michael Kendricks actually wasn't too bad. When he was there, and it just sucks that we couldn't get him back. He did go back to San Fran. He went to San Fran, but I'm gonna say Trotter and Kendricks.
Okay, and who will be your D-backs?
You gotta put D.
Of course, Dawkins.
You gotta put D-Dog back there. Lito Shepard was another underrated one. Bobby Taylor. Got to put Bobby Taylor back there. Even Troy Vincent. So we gonna go Troy Vincent, Bobby Taylor, B-Doc, and I'll keep Slay there.
Okay. Say no more. Yeah, y'all forgot Carmichael too, right?
Oh yeah, Harold Carmichael definitely. He just got in the Hall of Fame. Ain't that
And
crazy?
Herm was back there.
And Herm Edwards, yep.
Come on, see, I know these players. Come on, kid, you know better.
He did the first miracle in the Meadowlands. He did the first miracle in the Meadowlands.
And a lot of Eagles fans are still butthurt about us beating them back in in the 80s. Eagles fans still butthurt about that.
I forgot about Eric Allen. I forgot all about Eric Allen.
Yeah, Eric Allen is, he's an Eagle and a Raider. So we got a lot of, similarities when it comes to players coming playing for the Eagles and at least working for the Raiders or being part of the Raiders. So it's a lot of history between us two. So even though that we play each other every 4 years, there's still a lot of history between us two. So I remember 4 years ago when we played y'all.
Christmas
Day. The 7 touchdowns by Nick Foles. You and Danielle roast me for like almost 6 months about that. Y'all roast me about that so badly. I hadn't done nothing, man. I couldn't do nothing about it, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. I couldn't do nothing about it. I don't want to go back into it. And I was like, okay, they and then a couple of years later, y'all end up winning y'all Super Bowl. So if you had to, if let me see, how can I put this question? Because I don't want to get to the final score just yet. Because I'm still waiting for this. Hopefully, this thing is booted up by now. The Christmas game was 4 years ago. Yes, the Christmas game was 4 years ago, and now we got them earlier in the week. So I hope we get our payback. Do you think the Eagle Nation, the Bird Gang, is going to take that trip to Las Vegas and be in the Death Star?
I think there'll be some Eagles fans there. We do flock everywhere. We go everywhere. I think you'll see some green and that sea of black. They'll be there definitely. So I do know there'll be some Eagles fans there. Will it take over the whole? No. It won't be like the Chargers when you see more Chargers, you see more Raiders fans and SoFi. It ain't gonna be like that. But
right.
But there'll be some there.
All right, so what mismatch you think that the Eagles have an advantage over the Raiders? No matter if it's offense or defense side of the ball. What mismatch do you think the Eagles have over the Raiders, and then vice versa? I'm going to let you know mine.
Mismatch? That's a good question. All right, so I'm not even going to disrespect and go down to special teams. We do have a good punter, but that don't count.
We have a good special teams too.
Your punter is good too.
Yeah.
Mismatch that we have over y'all. I'm not saying it's pretty much the same. That's tough. I really honestly don't know a good mismatch like we have over y'all.
What?
Right, like
wow. Well, I already told you one of our mismatches, and I think that's Darren Waller versus the linebackers. I think that's going to be somewhere. I think Darren Waller is going to go back to what he did against Baltimore or what he did against Miami or those numbers. I got a feeling he can really eat against the linebackers because I think y'all linebackers is not really good cover linebackers at that point. I think if on the defense side of the ball, I think our rotation on the defensive side of the ball with Carl Nassib, Quentin Jefferson, Darius Fowlon, with Crosby and Yannick, Clean and Farrell. I think we're going to be very, very fresh going up against this offensive line. And thirdly, our mismatch is Nick Sirianni. Basically, Nick Sirianni is not going to be. I just feel like he's going to do a lot of RPO. If he's going to want to win this game against us, he's going to have to get out of the RPO. Or, like I said before on Big Play Slay's channel in Bird Game, if you're going to run the RPO, that means it's run pass option. That means you have to run to get the pass option. Like, come on now. So, You might see a little bit of RPO from us too. There might be a little bit of advantage. So Raider Carlos just said something.
Do not go down to South Philly to get no cheesesteak. Don't go to Pat's. Don't go to Geno's. Don't go down there. I'm just tell y'all that now. It's trash. It sucks. It's poo. Mm-mm.
Now y'all lucky that the Raider Nation is not coming to Philadelphia, because the Raider Nation would have been, the Black Hole would have been there, man. The Black Hole would have been there. But I'm kind of happy y'all on the West Coast because it's more warmer.
Look, I like cheese. Look, I like cheesecake. So look, either way, either one, cheesesteak or cheesecake, I like both.
Salute Dominique. What's going on, Dominique 5? What's going on, buddy? What's going on? And for all y'all that have not subscribed to Key in the Building's channel, make sure y'all go subscribe to Key in the Building. She definitely does analysis on 76ers, Flyers, Eagles, Phillies, but she does other sports as well, other teams as well. Both, like, sometimes she be doing Thursday Night Football and it don't even be her team. So make sure y'all go subscribe and hit her up. You know, she's my, even though that we're doing this, it's kind of hard to really talk trash to her because that's my business partner. If it wasn't the name Spotlight Sports Network, it would be us two. We've been here since the beginning. So it's really
look. I don't really look. Hard, at least we got a one. I don't care if we don't win another one. At least I got one. At least I was here on Earth to see it. Like, I thought I would never see it ring, but look, we got the one. So hopefully I can get another one before I die. But I saw the one. So that's all really. You know, if we get another one, that's great. If we don't, we got one.
Thank you, Derek. I really do appreciate that with all the technical difficulties. Usually that does not happen to me. That's why I'm sitting outside. It's kind of embarrassing, but still, I'm still going to do it anyway. Y'all know how I rock, man. Y'all know how I rock. Let me see any more questions here. If y'all have any questions for Key, make sure y'all definitely put those up there, man. Why can't we win one? Who is Big Boss? I don't know who you are, bro, but thank you for being in here. Really do appreciate it. The giant Philly cheesesteak is so good. Where you get it from, Dick Vitale? Where you get it from?
Like, honestly, you can come to the property store and get a whole cheesesteak. They hook it up for you. You get a bag of chips and a soda for like $7.
Listen, if you want a Philly cheesesteak and some good seafood, go to Max's and then go to the Clock Bar right next to it.
That is a fact. Get you a $10 slushy drink, and you got an extra cup they give you because you got extra slushy. So
yes, I'm telling you. What's going on, Aaron Cortez? What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Key in the Building. Make sure y'all show love to her, man. We trying to get her to 300. You know, that's my business partner for the Spotlight Sports Network. But I used to talk so much trash about the Eagles, man. I used to talk so much trash about them as a Raiders fan. Oh, Eagles haven't won nothing. Da. I'm still waiting to see one myself when the Raiders can win a Super Bowl. I was this close. To seeing the Raiders win one in 2002, and you know how that went.
Oh my God! How incompetent is Nick Sirianni? Are you kidding me? Y'all don't want me to go off on Nick.
Yeah, go ahead. They want to hear that, man. They want to hear that.
I don't know where they found this dude from. Honestly, I think they just picked up a lineup and said, you know what, you look like you got some sense. Let's pick you. No, no. I need you to this is what I need you to do. Put the controller down. We're not playing Madden. Put the controller down. Take the plays off of just the screenplays. So you know what, man, you can go in there manually and just do all screenplays. Take them off. If you even have to ask the coach. He's not going to give you just all bunch of screenplays. He will give you some runs, some draws, everything else. He just needs to stop play calling, period. I think, me personally, he may be a one and done, but knowing Howie and Jeffrey Lurie, they're going to keep him here again, which is blasphemous to me.
That's a good question. Key, would you prefer Jackson in his prime or Devontae Smith?
Ooh. Give me D-Jack in his prime. When he's not hurt.
I had to say the same thing, too, because, like,
when he's not hurt, look what he did. Look what he did with the Rams. He went deep, but you can tell he's getting old because he stopped and was tired. But D-Jack in his prime, court everything, court deep ball. He was Michael Vick's friend. He was Carson Wentz, everything. D-Jack in his prime, I'm going to take. What are property stores? It's the corner stores ran by the Puerto Ricans. That's what a property store is in Philly. It's on every corner here, pretty much. You can get discounted things, chips, sodas, but their food is amazing. If you want some Spanish food in the hood, that's reasonable, and they give you a good feeling, you got to go to the pop store. That's what the pop store is.
Yeah, bodega Philly style. That's exactly what it is. Over here in California, California, we got this place called Philly Best. It's all right, but I want to try a true. She said, you got to come to Philadelphia.
Yes, De La Santos is another one, Dick. Yes, let's go. Yes.
Okay, Dick Vitale. Let me find out you know about De La Santos. Let me find out. My mama live up there, man. My mama live not too far from there.
De La Santos is a great place to get you a cheesesteak. I agree.
Yes, that's one that's not out. That's one that's not actually in the hood that you can actually go get. So ask him if they're going to do three. What y'all going to do with y'all three?
Look, man, I want them to go all.
Do y'all want to trade one to the Raiders?
I want them to go all defense. Defense. I need some linebackers. I need another. Maybe we can get another corner or somebody on the line. I want defense. I don't care who they is. I need some defensive players, especially linebacker, because this can't keep going on year after year.
I'm telling you, we will give y'all. Listen, if I'm hearing right now that from what I've heard that Cleveland Farrell's on the trade block. They talk about him being traded. If we got to give up a Cleveland Farrell and a few other draft picks, would y'all give us a first round pick?
It depends. Depends.
Oh man, so Derek Hazard says, I hope our coaching staff implements a few screen passes on our offense we'll utilize against your pass rush this weekend. I have to agree with that because at the end of the day, that pass rush for the Philadelphia Eagles, they're not a slouch. That's something that we can't say, we can't focus on that. That's what our offensive line have to focus on because our offensive line have struggled against a good defensive line. I mean, we did well last week against Denver. Denver was a good defensive line, even though Von Miller did not get not one sack on us. We definitely got to focus on Fletcher Cox and definitely Hargrave.
And don't forget about Josh Sweat.
Yeah, Josh Sweat is one of those guys too. I keep forgetting about Josh Sweat. I couldn't get his name when I was on the last guy's show, but that's something that our offensive line is definitely going to definitely have to focus on. Definitely Tom Cable. I hope that he's focusing on that. What's the best pizza in the hood? That's hard.
It is because it's not. The crazy part is it's not your Domino's or your Pizza Huts or your Papa John's. It's the neighborhood shop. You can go anywhere and get a good slice. But no, you go down. Go down South Street. Go to Lorenzo's and get you a big ass pizza slice as big as this book.
Yup. I can say Lorenzo's. Lorenzo's is definitely one of those too. But if you want to go on a hood. Go to City View on Broad and Erie, or you want to go to the City View up Broad and Olney. Those two pieces is amazing. But definitely Lorenzo's is.
I would love to get because he's another name from Big Boss. Was it Tim? What's that? Therax or whatever his name is.
Who?
This one right here. They said we was tanking for. I'll gladly take him.
I don't know who that means. Campo's Deli. I never heard of that though. Flexer Cox coming to the Raiders. Ooh, just imagine.
Thibodeau from Oregon. Okay.
Oh, the linebacker or the defensive end or one of those. But Flexer Cox coming to the Raiders because I know Howie is trying to get rid of those old contracts now. Flexer Cox might be on the block. How y'all feeling about that? Do you think the Eagles might, send them to the Raiders? I mean,
it's crazy. I wouldn't put it past Howie Roseman for doing dumb shit because he's done it before. Like he had Ertz playing this game, and then as Ertz is going to the locker room, he's emotional. He getting traded, and then what happened the next day? Oh, we traded Zach Ertz to the Arizona Cardinals. I wouldn't be too shocked if Fletcher Cox ends up leaving, but we do have good replacements for Fletcher. I get it, it's a business, but that'd be crazy if Fletcher Cox leaves.
Facts. So just make sure y'all hit the link in the description to subscribe to Key in the Building. If you want your updated NBA news, NFL news, anything of that nature, make sure y'all go subscribe to Key in the Building. The link is definitely in the description. If you do want to become a member of the Spotlight Raiders Talk, the link is at the top of the chat. Make sure y'all become a member of the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Let me see. Let's go back up. Willie Wayne says, in the hood, you bake a piece of 2 pies for cheap. Sometimes we could go to the store, go to Save a Lot, and get them damn frozen ones and two. And
look, DiGiorno is for me. You give me a DiGiorno, I will gladly. I can go in on that.
So he said, give y'all Damon Arnett, Monique Robinson, and Pharrell, and a 3rd rounder for Fletcher Cox. Nah, I wouldn't do that. See, now if you want to put Damon Arnett and Glennon in there for Fletcher Cox in a 1st round pick, yes, I would do that. Eagles, y'all gonna have to give up one of those. I'm telling you right now. I'm letting you know in the draft now. Every team in the league is going to come after y'all in the draft for them 3 first-round picks. I'm telling you that.
Y'all got to come for something right. And who hired Chip Kelly?
Howie Roseman.
Oh God, please no. Even though Chip did take us to the Super, even though we went to the playoffs that year, he came, but after that, it just went.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all traded Zach Ertz for nothing. Nothing at all.
We got Tay Gowan. Crazy part is Tay Gowan was in my mock draft, but so I'm just like, we need linebackers. Why can't you ask for Jordan Hicks? Give me Jordan Hicks back. I would gladly bring him back on the team.
Oh, you like that? You like that trade with give Damon Arnett and Cleveland Farrell for Fletcher Cox in a 1st-round pick? I think that makes sense, man. I think it makes sense because, mind you, y'all don't know what y'all going to do with Darius Slay with that contract. I mean, y'all do got Steven Nelson on the other side. I don't know what his contract situation looks like, but I mean, I don't want Cleveland Farrell to be traded. That's just me. I don't think he gets enough time on the field. We don't see much of him, so I can't say trade Cleveland Farrell. But I know he's been rumored to be on the trade block or thinking about trading him before the trade deadline.
He worked for Cool Bag and Chips and Doritos. Cool.
Yes, because he's worried about his rap career. David Arnett is worried about his rap career more than worried about getting help.
Then why do we? I don't need nobody on my team like that. We already got Ben Simmons here in Philadelphia. I don't need another one. I don't need nobody else like that. Come on now.
Ben Simmons is worried about playing Twitch games and playing basketball. So that's another thing as well. If y'all have any more questions for Key, let me know. I'm really kind of all out of questions. We just sit here talking about the game. But let's get into the final question from me. Final prediction. Who you got winning? What's your score and why?
Oh my God. In my heart, I want to pick the Eagles, but I'm not. I didn't bet it against them 3 weeks in a row, and guess who's been right? Well, no, they surprised me about Carolina. They surprised me about Carolina. But I've been right most of the. I've been right. So I was wrong against Dallas. I thought they was going to at least give some Dallas some type of competition. We got stumped by Dallas. My heart says I want to take the Eagles, but I'm not. I'm going to say the Raiders is beating us by 10. I got 27-17.
Okay, so my final prediction is this. I see Bird game 51, right? And I gotta hurry up because my phone is about to die. But let me say this. When it comes down to it, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Raiders, few things gotta happen in this game. My bad, hold on, y'all. Few things got to happen in this game, right? And the things that have to happen in this game.
11 points, though? Not 11. You giving us a safety?
I don't think we're getting a safety. Hell no. I do not think we're
No, he's saying we getting a safety. He said the score Raiders winning 27-11.
What type of score is that? I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm going upstairs. I'm going back to the studio. I'm about to see if the internet's back on or anything of that nature, but I still have to charge my phone. But the Philadelphia Eagles versus Las Vegas Raiders. Now, Bird Game 51 disrespected me, number one. He disrespected me by saying 27-14 Eagles. Do you really think in your mind that the Las Vegas Raiders are only going to score 14 points on this Eagles defense? That's just unrealistic.
It has to be a bad day.
Unrealistic. It has to be a bad day. It has to be a Chicago Bears type day for us to lose like that. So when I gave
Yeah. I know your phone was dying. Too bad you couldn't stay outside.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
All right, good. We're good. But I said 27-20 when it came to 27-20 Eagles. I thought the Eagles probably could score 20 points on us, but I got on Big Play Slaves channel and I changed my damn mind because I felt like we got disrespect. Oh, darn it. Like, sorry, y'all. I'm having a lot of difficulties right now. Forget this. Let's get back to talking Raiders shit because I ain't got time. All this stuff is going on in my studio. That's why I need to upgrade. Okay. So he said 27, I think he said 27-14 or something like that. I said, okay, cool. 27-14. I got on Big Play Slaves channel. And I'm going to say, you know what? 34-17 Raiders. 34-17. Yeah, everything's falling apart around me. High five, Freddie. Everything's falling apart around me. It's just a bad day for me to live stream. I'm just telling you, it's just a bad day for me to live stream. You know what it was? I think it's Roman Reigns. And I'm going to tell you why it's Roman Reigns. Because that motherfucker won that crown jewel and I cussed him out. And now, Roman Reigns like, all right, I'm ahead of the table now. I'm going to just mess up everything. Your internet, your lights, everything. So that's exactly what it was. But I would love to get Philly 500. I would love to get Philly 500 Raider Carlos, but he did not respond to me. So I would love to get Philly 500. I mean, Key know her stuff too. Don't get me wrong. And of course, me and Key's been talking about this since the schedule came out that we was going to do this collaboration. Shit, I don't even know. I might be on her channel tomorrow or something like that. You just never know with us because we still part of the Spotlight Sports Network. You just never know. We might do things on the fly. Them Eagles fans cost you some bad juju or
I told you, you're going to get the realest.
500 acting Hollywood now. He's definitely acting Hollywood.
I said you're going to get the realest Eagles fan you ever seen.
Right. That's one thing about Key. She's one of the realest Eagles fans. I was trying to get Philly Take with RB, but I couldn't get him. I couldn't get Philly Talk Podcast. Couldn't get the boy Philly Mike. I was trying to get running back Philly, but tomorrow, if y'all have not seen, I am having Lord Brunson on here. 10 a.m. It's going to be a 10 a.m. show due to his schedule. So I'll have to be up in the morning. So the early birds on the West Coast, y'all going to have to get up for that one because me and Lloyd Brunson, we going to talk. Because, you know, Lloyd Brunson found out that I was from Philly. He watched one of my shows and he knew that I was from Philly. So, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So, all I care about is just win, baby. But I think the Raiders, Eagles 20, 27 points. I don't know if our defense is giving up 27 points now. I mean, we only gave up 20 points to Chicago. And we gave up 27 last week, but it was in garbage time. it wasn't really nothing. Two things about that. Raider Carlos said, "Yup." 37-24. Valerie Lynn says, "Good game. Raiders win by split decision." I thought that was boxing.
Ooh. Lord Brunson kicked him and blocked him from his chat.
Oh God, here we go. I do. Raider Carlos, be nice. Be nice, Raider Carlos. Be nice, my guy. Be nice. Because I know Raider Carlos, he be really be trolling the other team's YouTubers chats. He really be trolling. But yeah, I got 34-17 Raiders over the Eagles. So it's going to be I still think it's going to be a competitive game in the first half, and I think that second half we're going to definitely turn up. But I got a feeling I want to put 20 points on there, make it 34-20, because I think like y'all look like us in the first couple of weeks. Y'all a first half, y'all a second half team. Y'all start off early, start off slow, and now y'all gave 56 yards to Miles Sanders in the fourth quarter. I'm like, why y'all don't run him enough? So that's how I feel about the Raiders the first couple of weeks. We couldn't. We had our first opening drive last week against Denver. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. So we the people says Raiders defense is going to force a fumble and back-to-back wins. I like the sound of that. It's going to be a garbage time again, but the Eagles, you going to the game? No, I'm not going to the game because the game is on the West Coast and I am on the East Coast. So that's definitely not going to.
Yeah, no, ain't nobody going to leave the stadium with them prices.
Right. Y'all know what's up. Right. Y'all definitely know what's up. But if y'all have any more questions for Key, we definitely going to head out in a few. And we just going to chop it up, man, because, it's starting to become a rival now. My dad calling me talking-ish. Now I'm in a group chat with my aunt and my uncle on the West Coast.
Oh, Lord.
They moved to Las Vegas. So they don't live in Oakland anymore. So now I'm in a group chat, and now my family is divided this week. Just to let y'all know, my family's divided this week. Same thing happens when the Eagles played the 49ers. My family was divided again. Well, it's just my brother.
It's just your
brother. Just Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock, I'm not going to even get into that, why he's a 49ers fan. That's another story for another time. But my family's divided now. My family's divided this weekend. Jeff Davis says we got to stop the run and we'll keep running Hurts out the pocket. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm nervous about with Jalen Hurts, because if he takes my advice that I told him last week, just run the damn ball. If you're getting out the pocket, just run it. The Eagles got to be on that. I mean, the Raiders got to be on that. We have to be on that because he's a dual threat. He really is.
Yeah, he has 5 rushing touchdowns this year.
Exactly. So you have to really make him another weapon. He really could do it with his feet. So the Raiders have to really worry about that. You got to treat this game like Lamar Jackson.
Definitely. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, my heart, I want to say yes, I'm taking the Eagles. But like I said, it's deep in the back of my mind. I'm like, something going to happen. We gonna lose this game. Something going to happen. So right.
This isn't a football question, but what's the talk about Ben Simmons for fans living in Philly? I live in Philly too. High five, Freddie. I live in Philly too, but I'm a Raiders fan all day. I bleed silver and black.
You like everything else but the Eagles.
Yes, I like everything else but the Eagles. So, Key,
Ben Simmons,
not a question for me.
Ben Simmons, point blank period, just needs to put on his big boy drawers and play basketball. If you don't want to play basketball, don't play. Let's sit until you're right. I don't care. Until you're old and gray. But Daryl Morey already said it today on Mike Missinelli's show that he's not pulling the trigger. He's going to let this ride until whatever. Like, he wants a difference maker back. So we not just going to give in to his demands. He wants to be traded. He's not AD or LeBron. You don't got the type of pull. Get out of here, Ben. So either come play basketball or continue to do what you're doing. So the team looked great last night without him. So he don't got to play.
And I'm just getting your text. You know that, right?
Wow.
I'm just literally getting your text. It came up as a notification. I'm just literally getting your text. That's weird. That's weird. Only Ravens loss this year is us. We could beat a running quarterback. I know that. I know that, but we still have to treat him like he's Lamar Jackson. He probably doesn't have the arm like Lamar Jackson, but when it comes to dual ability to run out the pocket, you got to treat him like Lamar Jackson. That's right. Raiders for life, of course. Raider Nation, I could Crip. No, I'm not going to say Crip or Blood because I don't know what they're doing over there on the West Coast. So I'm not going to sit there and lie. I'm going to sit there and lie to myself. I'm not. So, Key, let them know where they can find you at, Key. Let them know where they can find you at.
Well, again, I'm on YouTube, Keen in the building. I'm also on Instagram as well, Keen in the building, Twitter, Keen in the building. On Facebook, it's Philly Sport. Don't ask me why I didn't put the S. I thought I did, but it's Philly Sport with Key. I'm always on Facebook, so you can come in, hang out. Again, I'm on the Spotlight Sports Network as well. It don't have to be my games. It's typically Philly. I do anything outside. I don't just talk Philly sports. We can chop it up. It don't matter. NBA, MLB, football. Again, I'm a fan of the game. I'm not just an Eagles fan, so I can tell you who my other players is that I like outside of the Eagles. So yeah, just like hang out all around conversation. We can have it. And make sure y'all check out my show. I know some of the Raiders fans has been in it. 7200 seconds. 7200 seconds sports podcast every Tuesday at 10 a.m. at 10 p.m. on the network, and we talk about everything. I appreciate that. I told you, the realest Eagles fan that you're gonna get, because I'm gonna tell you straight facts. If my team is poop, I'm gonna tell you, and if I tell you we're good, I'm gonna tell you why we good. But right now we are 2-4, and Dallas Cowboys is the best in the NFC least. They still the NFC least, but Dallas always chokes. And something's going to happen. I'm just waiting for it.
And Valerie Liz said Lane Johnson versus Max Crosby will be a key matchup. But the question is, like I said before my internet got geeky on me, is Lane Johnson even going to start this week? Because Mulata got the reps all this week.
No, I think Lane will be okay. He'll be there.
And I'm going to just make sure because, like, I usually do the injury report, but I couldn't do it because of the internet. So, the injury report that did come out today for the Philadelphia Eagles, Anthony Harris did not participate, but he was a full participant into today's practice. Derek Barnett, which you do have a problem with. I don't think you like him, or do you?
I mean, if he can stop with the dumb penalties, be okay. He didn't have one last week. It was single. Matter of fact, we really didn't have that many penalties last week, but he's another one that could do something dumb. And that taunting call. That was BS.
Yeah, it was BS.
That was BS.
Call in the NFL. I can't stand it. Lane Johnson, a full participant. Jason Kelsey, a full participant. Rick Lovato, limited, and Dallas Goedert did not participate. That's going to hurt if he cannot go this week.
Well, they said he's playing. He's already off the COVID list, so he's in for Sunday.
Oh, man, for the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm going to let you know right now, Raiders, I know Docs is about to go live in 30 minutes, and I know y'all going to go over there and show him love. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have more than what I expected from the Raider Nation, but it's all good. It's all good. Nick Bowers did not participate. I know he's probably going to be inactive this week. Derek Carr, he had a little finger injury, but he was a full participant. Max Crosby, full participant. Brian Edwards, full participant. Brandon Faison, full participant. Jonathan Hankins, full participant. Quentin Jefferson did not participate. They said it was a personal matter. Nick Wachowski, full participant. Dalen Levitt was limited. Colton Miller was full participant. Nass was a full participant. Yannick Ngakwe, I'm sorry, I said his name wrong, full participant. Denzel Perriman, full participant. Ruggs, full participant. John Simpson, he was a full participant. Solomon Thomas and Darren Waller all was full participants in today's practice. Y'all coming in extra late though. Jose Lopez, Team Raider, Chevy Silver Raider, y'all coming in so late.
A fun fact though, Darius Slay has now allowed more than 27 yards to receiver this season. He's Antonio Brown, Godwin, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Tyreek Hill, Cooper, and Calvin Ridley.
But I thought Antonio Brown had a good game. Or
He
that was
did.
or they changed it up.
I mean, he almost had over 100-yard reception, but I mean, he probably didn't do that on Slay though.
Right, absolutely. But like I said again, let them know for the new people that came in, Team Raider, Chevy Silver Raider, all of y'all. Make sure y'all go hit the subscribe button on Key in the Building's channel. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you want more sports outside of just Philadelphia Eagles news. She said, what was your score again, Key?
10. Raiders gonna win 27-17.
And I got the Raiders winning 34-17. So Raider Nation, let us know what you think about this show. I know a lot of difficulty, a lot of things was going chaotic in the beginning of the show, but we was able to get it done. I will be back tomorrow with another live stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with another Eagles content creator, Lord Brunson. You do not want to miss that. I don't know if Key probably want me on her show now. You never know. But
I'm good with Eagles and Raiders content. I gotta do Sixers Nets tomorrow.
Okay, right. You're doing Sixers Nets tomorrow. Which I'm probably gonna be on the Spotlight Sports Network because now I'm not able to do the game. So I'm gonna add that to y'all stream as well. So let us know what you think, man. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to both of our channels. Thank y'all so much for all the technical difficulties that went through Philadelphia's Wi-Fi or Philadelphia's internet. You know how that goes. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all go check out my boy Graphk Raider. He's about to go live in 30 minutes. Make sure y'all go check him out as well. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk. We see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. We out of here, y'all. Peace, love, blessings. See y'all at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
From OAKLA to LV, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. From OAKLA to LV, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter